Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 5 of War Robots, but it revolves around Cossack. Starting here, showing the stats of all my robots, the levels. You can see that I have my Cossack at level 9 now. So that's pretty cool. I have max speed unlocked on it. I think it's 58 kilometers, which actually, like, in the world of fast robots, that's not that fast, but you do have the jump, so technically you are faster than 58 kilometers, and I can get even faster with pilot skills when I get them at level 23. In this clip I'm at level 21, so I'm actually pretty close to getting a pilot. I talked about it last episode, where what I'm gonna do with my pilot on my Cossack. And we're actually pretty close to getting the Scourge here, the Ivory Scourge for it. We're on the ship map, forgot what it's called, carrier, yeah, and running into center here. I'm willing to take the blow for my team. I'm willing to lose my Cossack to get the center beacon, because that's more important. Now we have the beacon advantage with one beacon. And it seems like the other team has pretty strong enemies. They have griffins. Actually, I have a lot of griffins. But I can actually do some pretty good damage here with my one Punisher. I'm actually pretty close. I'm hitting a lot of the bullets. And right here, I'm just tapping the fire button. It's an old trick that people used to use with Punishers, Punishers and Avengers, where when you fire, you actually get like increased fire rate speed when you're firing, I guess, for a while. You see right now my Punishers, they're like, their nozzles are black. The Griffin killed me, my own teammate. My own teammate didn't let me escape. That's sad. But anyway, on Punishers, you can see it here with the Griffin, the nozzles where the bullets come out are black right now. That means that they're cold. So it's firing like normal, but then when I start firing at someone, I'm trying to get close so I can get the most worth out of it. But you see, on my Punisher tees, I turned yellow. You know why? Because the nozzles got hotter, and then that's when it starts firing faster. Right now, you see? They got yellow, and now they're firing faster. So you're doing more damage. And so that's why I was just tapping the fire button, so I could keep that accelerated rate of firepower going while not using a lot of ammo. Just sustain it until I can get into the next battle, and I could do immediately as much damage as possible. It's actually a pretty good old trick that people used to use when Punishers and Avengers were very good, mostly when the Jun pre-nerf. And right here, Griffin. My level 1 Punishers actually are doing pretty good damage, but the other team has so many robots, they have Fujins. They're just too powerful. I got like 4-on-1 there. And now this is my strongest brawler robot. I'm gonna be able to take out a lot of them here. I'm not firing all of my pinatas right here, because he was flying through the air with his Griffin. And rockets have slow travel speed, so I would miss him in the air. So sometimes I just fire the thunder single while people are flying through the air. Or like right here with the Fujin shield, what I do is I just fire the thunder, because shotguns are really good at dropping energy shields. And then after the shield is dropped, I open up with the pinatas, and I just destroy their health. I'm trying to get into his shield. I got into it, but there was just too much support. Nothing I could do. I would have died anyway. Might as well do a lot of damage to that guy. Then I noticed that they had a lot of beacons, so I jumped into my last robot, the Outshin, and tried to kind of sneak by them. Maybe get a few beacons, get behind them. That could buy me a little bit more time to turn the match around. But this Galahad noticed me, so I had to open up with all the firepower. And then exposing myself to the rest of the team. And I'm out of robots. The last teammate alive, a Fujin. The Scourge, which I'm actually going to put on my Cossack later. Columbus. And yeah, next battle. By the way, we lost that battle, just in case if you couldn't tell. TDM, Team Deathmatch, on Power Plant. Yeah, this is Power Plant. Starting with the Outshin. This is my best TDM robot, because it has 500 meters range, 600 actually on its ability. And I could get a good angle on the battlefield, and do a lot of damage with these pins. I kind of like this spot up here, in early game especially, because as you can see, you have a big view of the map without having to use your flight. I don't know why I fell off. And not a lot of people have angles on you. And I'm trying to splash him around the corner with the rockets. I think I only splashed him once. And those Punishers really aren't doing that much damage at that range. Yeah, they're Outshin with the Punishers. Flies up. That's not a good setup with the Punishers, because the Outshin doesn't have a lot of health. And it doesn't have a lot of damage output to begin with. So you shouldn't try to get close with it. Punishers are close range weapons. Like, look at this Invader. I mean, like, you're an Invader, you're tanky, but like, no. Not even in Bronze League, you can just run into the middle of the enemy and try to kill people. And yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the side as much as I should have. I was paying attention to that Griffin too much. Therefore, letting them get close, letting them put a lot of pressure on my team, that wasn't a very good move on my part. As a long-range person, I should have tried to shoot at them, give them a reason not to push us, but they were able to do it anyway. And yeah, that was a mistake that would cause us the game. Trying to fire just one rocket to see if I'd get lucky. And yeah, now we're trying to get him out, get this Natasha out of our spawn. Very, very toxic, very bad for us. This guy, this bull, he just turns up out of nowhere. Little speedy boy. But yeah, taking him out, doesn't have a lot of health. And now we got them out of... No, we didn't. They're still flowing into our spawn. It's even, 5 to 5. I'm going into my fastest robot now that I died in my Outshin. Time to get aggressive, time to get them out of our spawn. Time to turn the match around and make them be on the defensive front. So, even though this doesn't have a lot of firepower, I could probably be able to push them into my teammates. Because if they're coming under fire at one angle, it's pretty unpredictable what people would do. Maybe they would go towards me, try to hit more bullets, or they would go away to try to get into cover, therefore pushing them into my team. Either way, if I have a teammate on me and a teammate on the other side of the enemy, then either way I'm going to push them into a teammate. And I'm just being a little assassin here. Just shooting them into their back the whole time with my level 6 Punisher. It actually does pretty good damage, I don't know why. There's a Phantom there, I don't think he knows how to use it. And I know that... no. Yeah. I should have known that that guy was gonna die. I should have probably shot something else. And... now I was trying to quarter shoot this Natasha, but he has support. A lot of support, 2 teammates shooting me. So now I'm retreating. I only have 2 more robots left. We're actually winning the match, so I think that in hindsight, I should have probably pushed forward. Maybe prompted my team to go forward. Like, kinda show them, hey, I'm not scared. I'm going to push them back, and then maybe they would see that and they would go with me, and then we would push them back into their base, and we would be able to make our lead higher. But now they're going for us again. I'm really in the wrong robot for this, preventing this from happening. Natasha with 2 thunders is here. I'm trying to corner shoot them. I don't know how I didn't do that. So now I'm trying to escape. I know that now that they're in our base, it's gonna be really rough. I gotta conserve my robots. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to escape. Enemies upon enemies. I should have probably ran the other way. But now, jumping into Leo. 1 more teammate left. So, that's rough. I don't know why we had so little teammates. I think that some of our teammates jumped out. But I'm trying to get closer, but still behind cover, so that I wouldn't give them line of sight with me, and so that they wouldn't be able to shoot me and do free damage to me, just like that guy did. Just did free damage, which is exactly what I don't want in a situation like this. Now I still have my teammate spawn, so I know that he'll be a big help to me, so I'm trying to help him. Unfortunately, this Leo was still focused on me, and I couldn't shake him off. And then, look at this, he started healing. Oof. If I would have gotten that Leo out of the way, I would have prevented so much damage from happening to me. I would have been able to do more damage to this Leo, the one with the Punishers, with my Thunder, if I still would have had it. Then now I have my Griffin. I'm trying to get myself into a position where I can shoot all of them, kinda have an advantage over them, and get into a position where I can pick them off one at a time. But this guy had pinatas, he would splashing me around the corner, and I tried to jump away, but he had too many teammates. Unfortunately, I go down, the last robot of the team. And yeah, but I think that my team fought pretty well. Some people dropped out. It was a good effort. Unfortunately, we lost. Pretty strong people on the other side, though. I got first place, 6 million damage. I think that the first place guy on the other team got more damage, though. But anyway, yeah, this is the end of the episode now. Here you see the Ivory Scourge. I got it, finally. But yeah, do new things, rebellious things. Bye-bye.